What up, gang? So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. And then we have the Cardi B versus Nicki beef. So I'm addressing this because it is all over my timeline. No matter where I go, people are talking about it. And you can't really escape the subject. I know a lot of people are already sick of it. It just kind of started again. But, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are having some sort of Twitter X feud, right? Where they're typing back and forth to each other. And it's got the attention of basically anyone who's, paying attention to hip hop. It's just everywhere on social media right now. And it's honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think the craziest part of everything is like how bad they're going at each other. Like they're both in BB hell with gasoline G strings on, just burning up, just eating hot flaming Cheetos because this everything is crazy. Cardi B, I don't even know. I think Nicki Minaj was saying just the most like off script stuff I've ever heard in my life against Cardi B's daughter culture, calling her ugly, saying she gonna kick her gums in, like really devolving into threats against the minor, against a child, not even a minor, but a child, like a literal child. And, you know, also Cardi B is throwing back shots at Nicki Minaj, talking about Nicki's son he was born slow. He tiptoeing around. He's 5 years old and can't spell his name. She even went as far as to say "F your son, F your slow son." Like it's really wild to me. It's really wild. I mean, at first, it really seemed like Nicki Minaj was definitely doing a little too much, and she was throwing out a little more fire and a little more disrespect. But now it just seems like they're both, like I said, they both in BB hell right now. And I don't mean to make light of this situation because it's really devolving quickly, and it's getting to a point where it's like, all right, they've thrown out so many threats to each other, and not only to each other, but to each other's kids. More so, Nicki Minaj throwing physical threats to Culture, Cardi B's daughter. It's just really, it's. I feel like it's getting to a dangerous point where you start bringing kids into it. Cardi B is talking about Nicki Minaj's. I guess her brother has some kind of case. I don't know. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I misstate any of this stuff. And if you have more information in regards to this situation between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, please include it in the comment section because I don't know everything. I'm just seeing everything on my timeline. Now, I know these two have been having beef for some years now. Honestly, it seems like Nicki Minaj is having beef with everybody at this point. I know she's throwing shots at Rock Nation, calling Jay-Z a camel. It's wild. It's really wild. And honestly, there's some people that are like on more people seem to be on Cardi B's side rather than Nicki Minaj's side. But Nicki Minaj still has her dedicated fan group that's going to ride or die for her no matter what. Cardi B, same thing. Honestly, in my opinion, and I know nobody asked, and I'm not trying to cause no waves or nothing like that. But like I said, they're both doing way too much, and I just really wish they would just cut it out. Cardi B is very pregnant right now. It's very apparent. Like she said it in her tweet. She was like, "You trying to start stuff with me, and I'm pregnant." Like she's very pregnant right now. Not only that, she just dropped the album that just went double platinum. Is doing very well. You know, she has a tour coming up. She just beat her civil lawsuit against a security guard named Imani Ellis, who claimed that Cardi B was putting her finger with her long nails in her face and actually scratched her face and was talking all this mess about her. She just won that lawsuit, and now Cardi is talking about she's about to go to jail for fighting Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj talking about she about to cave in Cardi B's sister Hennessy, about to cave in her chest. I haven't heard that in a long time. First of all, probably since my mom told me she was gonna do that to me. Anyways, it's really devolving quickly, and like I said, I really wish they would cut it out. I wish them both nothing but love, peace, and happiness. Love, peace, and light. We need more of that in the world because there's a lot of hate going on. We gotta love more than we hate right now, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense for Nicki Minaj to be going at everybody all the time. It doesn't make sense for her. Nicki Minaj is already up here with it. Like she's queen. You know what I'm saying? Like we have our queens in hip hop. She's one of the queens. She doesn't need to take herself there. But unfortunately, she doesn't really. She wants to be Queen Petty, and she doesn't care about any of the optics. She don't care how any of the stuff looks. And let me tell you, it looks very bad. Like it's for both of them at this point. And I don't understand how people can be on one side or the other. I'm on the side of peace. If you're not on that side, then I don't know what the you're doing. I understand being a fan of Cardi B. I like Cardi B's music, and I understand being a fan of Nicki Minaj. I enjoy her music as well. I can't say which one I enjoy more over the other one. Again, I'm not a diehard Barbie or Cardi B fan or anything like that, but I do enjoy their music. And to hear, and they're both queens. They're both queens at this point. Nikki has been here longer. She's put in more work, but Cardi B, in the time that she's been here, she's done her damn thing. Like I said, her album just went double platinum. She just dropped it last week. When did she drop it? Like last week, 2 weeks ago. It's already like the top album of 2025, and we're almost done with this year. So, and she just dropped it. So they're both winning. They're both winners. They're both queens. They're both legends. And to see both of them going at it like this, it's just very weird. And it's disappointing, honestly, because it's one thing to go against each other, especially on wax. Like they're both rappers, and I can respect a rap beef. You know, when it's on wax, when it's on record, and they're going after each other through rapping. But all this tweeting and threatening, Cardi B talking about, Nicki Minaj's son and the way she's describing him, like making fun of the fact that he's autistic, or I don't even know if he is autistic or not. You know what I'm saying? He's not. So, and that's neither here nor there. But the fact that you brought kids into it, and Nicki Minaj, like I think she was the first one to start it with the kids. The fact that you have so much animosity and smoke for a child of whatever your enemy is, it's mind-boggling to me. And people are accusing her of being on a certain substance. um I don't know if any of that is true, but again, that's neither here nor there. Like, it doesn't matter. Nobody should be bringing kids into the conversation. The kids didn't do nothing wrong. Now the kids they gotta grow up with all this knowledge. Now this is a part of hip hop history, that the fact that they went to hell on each other like this, and the fact that the kids got brought into it, and like Nikki's making fun of culture, her gums and her teeth, like it's bad form, gang. It's really bad form. And again, I don't see how you could be on either side. I'm on the side of peace. I'm on both of their sides to stop, because we're fans and we all enjoy their music, and it's really sad to see. It's really sad. So, in conclusion, I hope they really get it together, man. I don't know where this is going to go from here, because it's devolved quickly, but it also, it also embroiled quickly. Like it started up really fast and went over the boiling point, in my opinion. And it's just ah, it's a bad taste. You know what I'm saying? So leave me your thoughts in the comment section on what you think of this. Hopefully you guys feel like I do, and you're not on anybody's, like in anybody's corner. You're on their sides, because you want them both to cut it out, and you want them both to win and succeed, like they're already doing. But all of this drama, all of this negativity, and ironic, Cardi's album is "Am I the Drama?" So leave me your thoughts in the comment section, man. Love, peace, and light to both of those ladies, and to their kids, and to their families, man. I just wish everybody peace. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. That's all I want. So, love, peace, and light. Love more than you hate. And until next time, I'm out. Can we all just get along?